Just letting you know this is only my spoiler first impressions of the episode. Check my pinned comment for a free gift related to this video. And to watch my unfiltered reactions with exclusive bonuses, join my Asha Media TV Club. The link is in the description box below. Now, here's my afterthoughts of this episode of Fringe. Honestly, at the moment of this freeze frame you are seeing on the screen, I'm frustrated as F that I can't express myself the way I want to. Anyway, just like the previous episodes, there's so much to unpack, and I'd rather keep it simple and leave the long paragraphs of notes to you, my dear viewer. I'll start off by saying that every single shot of this episode was perfect, and many of them were executed beyond my expectations. Although everyone, except Walter and Michael, are alive with the time reset and all, I'm still happy they had Broyles make it out alive in the end. Nina's death was a lot to take in, and I really didn't want to see Broyles, who I've come to love so much, take such a tragic hit too. Now, instead of spending forever commenting about every single scene, I'll just plainly express that I'm very satisfied with this final episode. I think they accomplished wonders with the limited amount of time and money they likely had. So many dots were connected back to other episodes, which was fantastic. And I absolutely loved how Olivia killed Windmark and how everything ended where they left off with Etta at the park. There was so much imagery to work with there, which made it all the more emotionally impactful. Hence, lastly, I will admit that although I completely understand why it is fitting for Walter to be the one to sacrifice himself to help Michael, at the moment, right now, I wish it was September that fulfilled that role. I know there are paragraphs you can write to justify why Walter had to be the one. So, again, I repeat that I understand. But there's what I think and there's what I feel. And when it comes to Walter, in that final moment, it simply didn't feel right to me. Maybe I'll change my mind after rewatching the entire series again in the future. But for now, that's really the only part of this episode that bugs me a little bit. Also, I must say that the last close-up shot of Peter's eyes was indeed an excellent choice. I think it implies so much when thinking back at a similar close-up shot from the final episode of Season 3. Overall, this was for sure a wonderful conclusion to one of the most fascinating TV shows I've ever watched.
A few moments later.
Hey everybody. Okay, so it was killing me to think that I would have to leave off my reaction video the way I did. Because, I mean, it's the last episode of Fringe. It's a massive wrap up. And so I'm taking a walk right now on my lunch break. And I'm like, okay, let me try and at least say a proper goodbye and thank you to all of you that have been tuning into my reactions since the first episode and sharing your guidance, your tips, your insight and wisdom from watching the series so many times and knowing it so well. And I also want to thank you for your patience and many of you, your tolerance of my kooky way of kind of looking at things and misunderstanding things and sometimes understanding them, believe it or not. But I just want to say overall, this has been one of the best experiences watching a TV show I've had in a really long time. Fringe has definitely made it to my top 5 favorite TV shows of all time, like of all categories, even though I have so many shows I do love. But it has made it to the top of my 5 list because it's just amazing how it ended. Season 5 was everything all of you were kind of saying. Well, those of you that liked that season, it was everything you said it was and more. I really, truly enjoyed it. Now, I'm going to be very honest. As I was kind of like getting ready to press record on this, I was like, okay, what is my favorite season right now? It still is at the moment. I'm just going to be straight with you until I perhaps rewatch it all over again and maybe understand it with more context. At the moment, it still is season 3 for me. It's season 2 just had so much going on for it, but followed very closely by season 5. Okay, followed very closely, and then I think my next favorite is actually season 1, only because there was just so much in season 1 I really loved as well, and so many of the things they brought back, you know, kind of like a circle of each other. And then I would say season 2 and then season 4 is my least favorite of all. Not because it's a bad season, it's a wonderful season, But I think it's because I was just so confused and I kind of felt disappointed in myself that I really dropped the ball and kind of putting two and two together. And so, I mean, not like I've been putting two and two together all along, but more than anything, it was the confusion of it was overwhelming for me, I guess. Anyways, so thank you. I don't know what else to say except for I hope you've enjoyed my reactions, and there aren't words to tell you how much I wish that the last few episodes of this season was recorded under better circumstances, but it was truly the best I can do. And overall, I'm just glad at least I got away with as many episodes as I did on YouTube, specifically to show my reactions to those of you that were interested. And the free gift, for those of you that appreciated it, thank you. Although I have a feeling some people still haven't caught on what that free gift is, and I can't really openly write it down, So if you're not sure and you haven't clicked on one of those free gifts, click on it. Now, I will say though, I have no plans at the moment to continue on with any further reactions on my YouTube channel, and things are a bit suspended right now for my club. So there you have it. Okay. It's my final reaction to the last episode of Fringe. 5 Ashmojis all around. Thanks again for watching, and hopefully I will see you again soon, but I really doubt it. So you're more than welcome to join my club. But anyways, thanks again, and peace out.